Implementing Archangel Michael's plan, timeline shift day is here, the mustard has overtaken the garden. Today's date on the Archangelic calendar is Infinity OM 6 AM 9 AA Infinity B 178,998 Infinity B1 TT Infinity. Legend for the calendar and other information is available at archangeliccalendar.com. Gaia is heavy spirit dominant, and she assures us that she will be there for the next two sunrises. This is important, as we need to hold on to any stability that we can, because everything else will seem extremely unstable. This is a direct result of the hard shift we have been waiting to execute, which has just arrived today. I can say for absolute certain, that by the next time we reconvene on this medium, that much will be much different. We can also anticipate a sunrise of Michael, which will give us some more insight to our status. This is the exact date on the Archangelic calendar that was to signal us to take this planet abruptly to a higher timeline. This timeline is lightly backwards in perspective time, and it will undoubtedly cause instability in the Pacific for a short time. It is of the uttermost priority to make the Infinity B 178,998 Infinity section of the calendar turn into Infinity B 188,898 Infinity as fast as possible. This will require a surge in the complete shrines column and a regression in the Lemurian column. This part of the calendar is event-based, and is meant to help to pinpoint our exact location in space and time, for many purposes, and that is exactly what we are going to do in today's assignments. To successfully implement this plan, the Dragon Legion is on task to light another complete shrine, and they, like us all, are receiving resistance. They are perfectly capable of handling this on their own, but it is not out of order to send them an emerald green healing shield, and that will help the success of this absolutely top priority assignment. The other part of this will not be as easy, as we need Tolumeria so she can recess the Lumeria to her ideal position. This is done so that her and Atlantis can rise in synchronicity. If they do not rise in this way, the results would be cataclysmic. This is not to mention the gigantic cosmic trap that was set for us by a very malevolent race of troublemakers. Assisting the legions is an intense energy from many different stars of the cosmos whom are sending love and support to the best of their ability. I ask you all to closely monitor the Mandela effects, Schumann spikes, and other unusual anomalies, as this will help us figure out exactly where we are. In contrast, we are to where we were, as we are quantum leaping to a new landscape. If this jump is not done properly, then we will not see an acute reality change, but if it is, we will see it manifest fully within 3 sunrises. I must stress that this is the absolute best option we have according to Archangel Michael, who is adamant about this assignment, which we will discuss after going over today's active tools. Most of humanity's 7.8 billion people do not have enough belief in their ability to work metaphysically as of yet. If that is not the case, and for most light workers it is not, feel free to use your own tools and abilities for assignments. For the others, the tools below will help you bridge the belief gap, as your belief in the said being would come into play as well. The following tools will only be available until the mark of the next Archangelic day, next day's official post, if you are catching this on a later date. You can use the current daily tools for previous assignments. Envision yourself using said tools with a pure heart and pure intentions. Just remember, imagination plus emotion will give you the best results. A warning to all who try to yield unworthy, these things have their own will. Please make a mental note of what you wish to equip. Passive equals no intention needed to use or arm, it will work on its own when you accept its presence. All you need to do is give permission and it will work on your behalf. Active equals intention needed to use. Aggressive equals will attack before anything has a chance to do any harm to you. Active, passive, and aggressive anywhere within the universe. The Violet Flame team has shifted from 9 from 3, this is not a normal toggle. We are obviously about to go through something major. The Violet Flame team is as follows, and is in no particular order: Archangel Jermaine, Archangel Ansil, Archangel Orion, Archangel Emmanuel, Archangel Batkol, Archangel Af, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Zadikil, and Archangel Sablo. Active long and short range. Archangel Michael's legendary sword can handle anything, as it is completely omnipotent. There is no level of consciousness that can be achieved that this couldn't slice through. It is also an amazing weapon against electronics and technology as it can override any circuitry. Active long range, passive, active and aggressive short range. Archangel Isaac's radiant field looks a lot like Magneto's force field and it reacts to any life form with either loving energy, or with transmutational blast of vast power. Passive and aggressive, long or short range anything in your jurisdiction. Archangel Leo's Swords of Plenty is a passive and aggressive attack sword that has a complete will of its own. Do not try to yield at all, you will only get in the way, equip and go. Passive. Archangel Astaroth's timeline hopper brings you to a higher timeline than you aimed for. No matter when or where we leap, it will always take you a road or two higher. This basically makes everything better across the board. Active. Archangel Alliance Wand of Righteousness brings unjust parties to justice. His methods are not typical, as he is normally in charge of giant macro-scale natural anomalies such as swarms of locusts and making fire rain upon corrupt sites. This is ideal for governmental injustices and worldwide atrocities of all shapes and sizes. Active. Archangel Barakiel's lightning rod is an advanced engineering tool. Simply place a rod in the center of a temple and it activates it on its own. This tool saves us a good deal of effort. Please note the next 3 tools are meant to be used in combination. They are sent to us to help us sustain our physical bodies. Please keep using this tool daily. We are starting to remove the energy blockages surrounding abundance. If you need help using the below tools, envision gold bars using Archangel Ariel's wand and set it on fire using Archangel Nasaragiel's and Archangel Israfil's swords. I say envision gold because Gaia controls gold and cash money. Well, ya know that story. Also, the Galactic Federation trades in gold and manifesting in this method also aligns with their currency methods and any divinity-based currency system. Active. Archangel Ariel's Wand of Comforts helps you summon any necessity you may have. It is a wonderful and comforting tool when equipped. Active, aggressive and passive long and short range. Archangel Israfil's flaming sword can protect you against all things directed to you on a macro or micro scale. It can also speed up the time in which something you wish to manifest will come to fruition. Active, aggressive and passive long and short range. Archangel Nasaragiel's flaming sword can bring any negative energy to its knees. It also has the ability to remove any and all obstacles that are in the way of something that you wish to manifest. Please note the next 3 tools are healing modalities and can be sent remotely to loved ones. Passive and aggressive short range. Archangel Kalezi's radiant rays of health wards off all diseases and illness. It can also aid in the recovery of diseases already inflicted. It can be sent to land masses as well as individual living beings. Passive and aggressive short and long range. Archangel Theliel's radiant compassion sends heartfelt love to all in within your jurisdictions. This is the nurturing aspect of healing and it has incredible warmth. It is best to yield this with a calm frame of mind. Active. Archangel Raphael's healing staff is an omnipotent healing force that works gradually or intensively depending on how you yield it. It is considered the best general healing instrument. Assignments. These assignments are valid any day, as we are beyond space and time, and it still remains collaborative effort no matter when you administer them. Although to ensure accuracy, make sure you are using today's current weaponry. Especially, if you are seeing this 30 or more hours after this was originally posted, please use your intuition. Planetary shift strategy. Please be extra diligent upon this extremely important assignment. As Lemuria and Atlantis rise, pressure will build up under the crust and cause a tectonic shift, only if she is not drained properly. To limit seismic activity, we must relieve dirt and clay clogs in the lower crust of the planet by using metaphysical weaponry. There is a nutrient-dense soil system run by the element of air that cycles through the caves of the upper crusts of Gaia. We must use highly compressed air in strong bursts to relieve the potential clogs, as there will be a massive incoming of wind, some earth-based, some not. The water ducts under Lemuria must be slowly drained, and simultaneously we must administer pressure to the land mass itself, until you feel her click. Then, we must immediately send calming pink plasma to both the center crystals of Lemuria and Atlantis. Lastly, we must activate the 9 temples on the borders of both the Atlantean and Lemurian temples, where their central crystals are located. We can avoid interruption to the planet by doing this swiftly and effectively. This will cause us to take a sharp turn for a higher timeline, and as you can already feel, it is definitely time to do so. The mustard has taken over the garden, and thus we have many angry weeds among us. We are receiving a great deal of resistance, as I have been banned from posting on certain social media platforms, and my email has been hacked. Be not afraid, this will not thwart my efforts, so please share these works on my behalf. As there is always a reaction, I cannot thank my volunteers Natasha and Devi enough, as they are truly making this work a collaborative effort. I could not be more grateful for you both, and moving forward, we will be relying a great deal on the kindness of our volunteers. We have grown to an average of 2,500 visitors per day, and even if half of you are doing these assignments, then we are truly moving mountains. Thank you all. Today's meditation is day 3 of 18 and is inspired by our Archangelic legions. Today, we connect to the plants and animals.